Hey everyone, today I'm going to be building a TrueNAS server out of some spare parts and a new server case. It's not going to be anything special, and the main reason I'm building it is to store the Chia plots that I've been creating, since I don't really want to store them on my Unraid server, and I have a stack of old hard drives that I took out on my Unraid server that are just going to waste, so I may as well take advantage of some of the hardware I have, stick it in a new case and build a new server, because why not? So this is the motherboard I'm going to use. It came out of my old Unraid server. It's got an i3 in there at the moment, which I'm going to use, and I also have just a small 256 gig M.2 SATA to go in there. I did have some RAM. I don't know where that's gone, so I guess I'll just throw some of that in there for now. I can replace it later when I find what I really need. Got a Broadcom SFP Plus card to go in there, 10 gig, and a LSI SAS2 controller with 2 ports. Should be enough, along with some of the SATA ports on the motherboard. And then the new case. So I'm going to get this case out of the box and then we can start building. So this case I got on servercase.co.uk, and it's a 2U case, and it can hold 9 internal 3.5-inch drives. So this case, it can be configured with a ATX power supply, and that's how it comes. So the ATX power supply is going to go here in the front, and then they have this extension that you take through to plug in the power supply. Or you could move this hard drive bay to the front, and then you could have a standard 2U power supply here. But I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to stick with ATX. As usual, no instructions, so just going to have to apply some common sense and fit everything where it needs to go. So let's take a look at the accessory bag. So this is the adapter for the 2U power supply at the back if you want to use that. That's also for power supply. I have no idea. Other standard bits for power supply. All the different screws, standoffs, and a little wrench for the standoffs. So we got hard drive screws, power supply screws, motherboard screws, and motherboard standoffs. So I picked up this semi-modular power supply from Corsair. 80 plus gold rated, and should do the job. So at the front of the case, we've just got power and reset buttons, some LED indicators, and 2 USB 3s. And on the back we've got 7 low profile PCI slots, a place for a fan, small fan, and the power input with the extension that goes to the ATX place. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is remove these drive cages and the bracket for the power supply, just to get some better access. So it looks like these just slide in and out like that. Oh, well, I see what this is for now. If you want to move the drive tray and the power supply, if you want to swap them, it fits there. Makes sense. So we are going to attach this bracket to the top here. Okay, so that screw isn't going to fit in there. So let's see what else they gave me. So in the same packet they got these screws with the same thread but a much smaller head. I think these are mostly for the other power supply type, but I'll see if they fit in here. Okay, cool. And that can fit in there. Make sure it's on. I don't like that fan pointing up into the case. That's not ideal, is it? I may need to come back to that and change it. Okay, I'm going to install the I/O shield. And the standoffs. Okay, we're all good there. Oh, this is not going to be the tidiest case. Now, I did have some just standard Vengeance LPX to go in here, but I've since put them in my plotters. So I guess I will put these two sticks in here, which is a bit overkill. I don't need 32 gig and I don't need RGB in here, but it's what I've got for now. Right, grab some hard drives. Three Barracudas. Another 3 Barracudas. A Barracuda, an archive drive, and this random 12 terabyte Western Digital. No sleds or anything, just screws. Suppose that's okay. It's a little messy, but it works. Okay, so this power supply doesn't have another SATA power, but it does have LP4 Molex, which I do need a Molex for the fan wall. I just don't like Molex. And then definitely not that one. Okay, I guess you will do. You on the bottom, and then you. No, other way around. On there. Okay, you in there. And then you in there. Okay, SATA cable for this little guy. Okay, let's just try putting it into SATA 5. Hoping for the best. Okay, so got almost everything installed. Drives, power supply, cables. Next up, I need to get some PCI cards in. So we've got the SAS HBA to go in, and the 10 gig SFP. And I need to make some room for these. Okay, HBA I am going to put right there. And the 10 gig Ethernet right there. Alright, tidy up a bit. Get some power in. Some video, keyboard, and we shall see if this boots. Took a second. I'm not worried. No signal. Ah, there we go. Initializing the SAS controller. Oop. Initializing the SFP. F1 to run setup. And we're in. Just give you a better view. Okay, stick the TrueNAS installer in. I should boot to it, hopefully. I might have missed it. Okay then, so let's go through the install process. Choose destination media, so we want it on the Toshiba. That's fine. My totally secure password. Yeah, UEFI should be fine. Yeah, create a swap. Please reboot and remove media. Okay. Reboot system. And I want to just check advanced mode. Check all the settings in here and make sure everything's okay. Oh, the Broadcom. Oh, PXE boot. Hopefully I can disable that. Okay, let's save and reset, and we'll try and get into the SFP card configuration. Control S. None. Yeah. Let's go into this one. PXE disabled. Okay, exit, save. Oh, there we go. Okay, so ready to log in, root, and password we set up. Nice, welcome to your new NAS. So the first thing I want to do is interfaces, maybe. And I want to edit the configuration. We don't want DHCP. We want this on 192.168.10.17. Apply. Don't want to test changes yet, because global configuration. I'm going to call this B2. Please wait. Oh, settings saved. Interfaces. Test changes. Test changes. There it is. Root. Password. Save changes. Cool. Awesome. So, I think I want to create a pool. Create a new pool with 9 disks. Add them all. 58 terabytes. 69 terabytes. I want a little bit of redundancy. Current pool layout is not recommended. One or more data VDEVs has a disk. I understand, but I don't care. Just make them all 8 terabyte. Will be erased. Okay. creating pool. Okay, so here is my pool. And I want a data set. Chia. Submit. Okay. I now have a data set. I need to create a user. Add user. Full name. Chia. Username. Chia. Password. Okay. Submit. Got my new user. So storage, pools, permissions. Create an ACL. Access control list. Restricted. And I want to use my new user, Chia. And this group. Save. Okay, so next I guess I want to add a share. Let's just do a Windows share. Samba. Add. Chia. Name, Chia. Okay, submit. Enable this service to start automatically. Enable service. SMB enabled, cool. So I should have a share. It worked. Alright, so my TrueNAS is all set up. Okay, I am going to shut down and do some cable management. Okay, let's get some cable management done in here. Okay, I think that's better than it was, but still absolutely terrible. So somehow, I've already had my first casualty. This drive is no longer being read, and I don't know why. So it looks like I've already suffered my first casualty. This 8TB Barracuda drive is apparently dead already. But that's what you get for using old hardware, I guess. So instead I've got this 8TB Exos drive out of another server. So I guess I'm going to move some things around in here while I have the chance. So I've just done a little bit of rearranging. I've taken the Barracuda that was here, put it over here. The new Exos drive is at the bottom on this back cage. And then I'm going to take this opportunity to also install a fan just behind this cage. So I need some screws. So this is a 60mm fan at the back here. There are spaces on the front as well to put 60mm fans, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I'll see how the temperatures go. Also, since I'm putting that 8TB Exos in here, the matching one from the other server, I'm going to replace the 12TB Western Digital that's in here with this, hopefully. So then it'll just be all 8TB for now. Alright, well, that was a headache, but everything seems to be running okay now. Still not thrilled about this fan just facing into the case. So I just need to put some rails on this, and these are pretty much the exact same rails that are on my other server. We pull this tab when we extend it, and it should release the rail from the runner, or the runner from the rail. And then this is the front, so it slots in, and you do up the screws. So there you have it. A 2U TrueNAS server with about 58 terabytes of usable space. This journey took some turns I didn't expect. So this is going to get installed in my server rack above my Unraid server. And hopefully it'll sit there happily, collecting plots from my plotters. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions or anything, just put them in the comments section below. And I usually reply to questions and concerns. So yeah, that's it for now. My next video will probably be me building a new plotting rig. I'm just finalizing some parts on that. So hopefully I'll see you there for that. Thanks for watching.